Welcome back to Midwest Whitetail. It is September 23rd and we're back out here for Carson's second hunt. This is the second time he's ever been deer hunting. We went out a couple days ago and saw a bunch of does, but unfortunately the only things that came close were some fawns, and couldn't see their vitals and elected to pass those. So we're actually back down on the river bottom farm tonight, and we're looking over some turnips. Got a bunch of clover, and I've got about 2 acres of standing corn fenced off here behind us. So got a northwest wind blowing over this corn, and expecting these deer to be feeding out in front of us. I actually had 3 does come through the plot this morning, real late, so I think they're bedded pretty close, so I expect to see them maybe come from the north. But there are several bucks showing up on this farm that I have seen in this plot in the past. One of them's a old 8, he's a 7.5-year-old this year. He's just a brute of a deer, not a whole bunch for rack-wise. And then we've also got another 5.5-year-old and a bunch of smaller bucks. But really tonight, if it's a deer and it doesn't have spots, I think it's in trouble with this old Carson here. So we're excited. Are you excited, buddy? Oh yeah. What do you want to shoot tonight?
First thing what comes out.
First thing that comes out. Alright. We got a couple hours to sit, so should be a pretty fun night. Oh, we've also got Mama in the blind tonight. She, it's for her first hunt of the year too, so it'd be pretty special if we can put one on the ground for Carson. You ready? Alright. Stick with us, it should be a pretty fun night. So, just to remind you where to shoot, you put the crosshair right behind that first leg. You do a really good job with it. Take our time, right? Deep breath, slowly pull the trigger. We just need him to go. Okay. Oh yeah, hold on. She's right. It's still on the phone. Shh, don't do it. We have to hold still, honey, or we'll scare the deer away. We don't want her to tell the other deer we're here, okay?
We saw a doe and a fawn, and then they saw us before we saw them.
So what happened?
And that's it.
Did they go back in the timber?
Yeah.
Hopefully they come back out.
Hopefully they come back out. So that's it.
What else have we seen?
Nothing else. See you later.
They're eating that tree.
Can you see that? Have you seen that tree? Through the scope? Yeah, I see that. Like in that kind of bush. See that tree? I see that.
Okay. Right behind the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Don't worry, but keep watching it. Because if you look up at us, right behind his shoulder.
Yeah, we gotta get him broadside though. We'll let it come in a ways, okay?
Okay, now hold on. I see him. He's right behind us. If he turns this way, look at my hand. Do you see how he's facing us this way? If he turns this way, then you have a good shot. You can take it, but just let me know first. Okay, get ready. Go ahead whenever you're ready. You got it! Good job, buddy! Yay!
Good shot, buddy.
You got him!
Hey! Hang on, hey.
You did it! Look at
Hey,
the camera.
good shot.
You did it!
Good job. You excited?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well guys, as you can see, we just got a first deer. He was on him the whole time and just had to wait for that right broadside shot, and I don't know, she's probably 60 yards. So we're actually going to head out and go check out his first deer. He dropped it right in the plot, so not much of a track job, but you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's go get my first deer. Yeah, baby.
Well guys, as you can see, this is a pretty successful night. Carson's been out a couple times now, and this is his second hunt, and he got it done. First time ever shooting at a deer, and he was getting pretty nervous there, but he shot it, and you know, emotions are pretty high, especially after your first kill, and this one had a little one and another bigger doe out there with it, and you know, that's just part of the learning experience. I think it was just a lot of emotions going through, got him a little teary-eyed, but as you can see now, he's all smiles. He said he wants to do it again, and I had so much fun. I don't know, this is what me and Caleb love doing, is getting kids out and We got a lot of season left, and Cooper's up next, so you have fun.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Thanks for watching
Midwest
Whitetail. Good job, buddy. Proud of you.
Hey everybody, it's September 26th. Henry and I got back out this evening, back down at the property. Tonight we squeezed into the top plot, the one where we videoed those bucks the other night. We got a south wind, which is perfect for us here in this plot. It's about 85 degrees, but we do have a nice breeze. It's a little warm in this blind right now, but hopefully it will cool down this evening, and we'll see what happened. Again, we're back after Goofy and after Wannabe. They were both out here the other night. Hopefully we'll see what happens. Other than the warm, Henry and I will try to get something done.
We were in a gully blind and we were trying to shoot a big buck.
That's right. Still. We tried to get on Wannabe here, but we had the gun out the wrong window, and it took a lot of messing around, and he ended up getting by us on the wrong side. We're gonna try her again another night. We're gonna have to sit here a bit, and hopefully some of these deer will clear out. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail, and we'll see you again here next week. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland show. It's September 23rd, and I'm just getting set up for another urban hunt. Last night I hunted the Nebraska plot. Tonight I'm hunting the Clover plot where most of these bucks been frequenting. I'm being real quiet because these bucks could be just bedded on the southwest corner of this food plot. It's a first-year plot, and it turned out really good for a first-year plot. I just had at 2 o'clock one of the bucks run through this clover plot. That's been running with Buster. He's like that goofy A with a real tall brow. So I know he's over here in this bedding. I haven't had Buster for a couple days now, but a couple nights ago I had him in this food plot after hours, sparring with some other bucks. Gonna get a few last adjustments here in the tree stand, and then we'll bring you guys the action hopefully tonight.
Well, another season is upon us here at Midwest Whitetail and in the Heartland. Super excited for the 2021 year. And man, do we have an awesome crop of bucks this year that we're going to be going after. One of them is a buck that we call Buster Douglas. Dad had some really neat encounters with him. The brothers didn't really hunt in his area, so we weren't after him, and all of us really decided to go after other deer, so he wasn't on the list last year. But this year he's probably added at least 10 inches onto his frame, so the biggest 8-point I've ever seen or will be able to go after. So Buster Douglas will be after this weekend. And another buck that's going to be living, at least right now he's in the same area, is a buck that we call the birthday buck. So the birthday buck is just a big old framed 10-point, and have had actually a couple encounters, really neat encounters with him. So I was looking back at 2019 footage and I actually found him. And so at that year we were guessing he was a 3-year-old in 2019, and just was a big framed 8-point, really pretty deer. Filmed him with Mitchell middle of November, I think. So then last year, velvet filming, this was the first buck that I filmed in velvet. And then come November, had an awesome experience where he came past at 20 yards, and man, did he look awesome. It wasn't an easy one to pass, but it was one that, like I said, we weren't quite sure if he was old enough, and so we decided to let him go. Well, this year he's back, and he's right now in the same area as Buster Douglas. And so we're confident he's at least 5. I would say his antler looks the same as last year. Hopefully he's maybe a little bit heavier, but he's just a big frame, long deer, gorgeous buck. So looking forward to either Buster or birthday. They're both in the same area, and we just got daylight pictures of him yesterday evening. So it's gonna be hot, but it's the opener and we're excited. So can't wait for y'all to follow along with the Heartland series, and hopefully we can knock down one of these bucks.
Hi, and welcome to Midwest Whitetail. Today is September 22nd, and I am out again on some public land. I'm at a different unit this time, and today what I'm going to be doing is trying out taking a mountain bike out this time. And this particular unit has a pretty extensive horse trail system through it, and that allows for me to be able to use that mountain bike. There's a lot of flattened areas and some downhill areas that we can use that and really speed up our access. Also a lot quieter, a lot less ground set, so it should be a really good opportunity to use it on this public land. So we're gonna do a test run today so we feel comfortable when we deploy it during the season, but hopefully it's a good experience and something we can use this fall. Well, that's gonna wrap up our morning here. Pretty good success. The bike ride went well. I was able to cut my access time in half, which will be really nice. That's gonna pay off in not being nearly as sweaty, letting off nearly as much scent. So it's gonna be a fun tool to use this year. I'm probably gonna be using it on some other areas that allow me to, or make sense to use it there as well. So excited to see what's back there. Very well could be back in here early October if there's some daylight activity with some mature deer back there. So we'll see, but overall really good day. I'm just putting the final touches to getting this season started. It'll be pretty fun. We'll probably judge it off the cell cameras we'll be at, but I'm sure we'll be out opening day of bow season. So great day overall, and thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail.